You're listening to DraftKings Network.
See The Beekeeper starring Jason Statham. Statham stars as a highly trained ex-operative of a secret program called the Beekeepers. When he discovers that a powerful organization is exploiting society's most vulnerable and hardworking people, Statham seeks an unrelenting vengeance to end the corruption. When his identity is discovered, the stakes become even higher. From David Ayer, director of Suicide Squad and Fury. See Beekeeper only in theaters January 12th. Tickets at thebeekeeper.movie.
Greg, if I'm being honest, I did not mean to take your shoe off when we were in the penalty box jail.
That was crazy.
And that's my bad. I was
How'd that go for you? Are you okay from it? Because that's gross.
Seriously.
It was so stunning that I literally escaped the jail. I mean, ran past the guards and everything.
You did.
I was trying to contort his foot in a way in
Right.
which I could show his lack of sock.
And have you busted out the new ones yet, or are you still rocking the old ones?
I'm still rocking the old ones.
Those have a stench to it. You
Yeah.
You picked that up. That is, you should wash your hands.
No, she was horrified. You didn't
Did
see
wash my
this.
hands.
It wasn't on the camera, but it's like in the cartoon where you break open the bars and
She
climb
found
right-
uncommon strength. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
And I apologize for my foot, but again, it was your doing to take off the shoe.
It was an accident.
But what's wrong with not wearing socks? I don't get that.
I think so. I
smell.
used to wear deck shoes frequently for some reason. I don't know why. They weren't.
What phase was this? Where
This
were
was
we?
like post high school, like early college. For some reason, I was just like, I didn't like sneakers. I didn't really get that whole thing, and I was just like a lazy person who'd put my empty little foot into a deck shoe. And
But if you're doing deck shoes with socks, you're not doing deck shoes correctly. Greg is right.
yeah.
yeah, but
I
that's
mean,
what's
they're
gross.
not
So
meant for
I used to
socks.
wear these shoes all the time, like Greg does, naked foot in the shoe, and they would be sweaty and they would be gross, and the inside of the shoe would be dirty.
And if they get wet, it is ruined. It smells forever.
It does.
And you often wear them out, like doing yard work and stuff. Like, you're not just wearing these out to dinner. You're wearing them everywhere.
It's an all-purpose shoe.
It's not, though. That's what I learned by being, a gross little 18-year-old.
You need to go back to deck shoes. You really do.
I don't think I do.
Rediscover the deck.
I feel so good with my little toes in a sock.
Really?
I love the feeling of my little toesies in one of those tight little socks. Oh, it's the best feeling.
My feet get warm in a sock, and for some reason or another, my feet don't sweat. So
I don't believe that.
No, they don't. My feet don't sweat. I could walk over a bed of coals, and my feet would not sweat.
I doubt that.
No,
I do. I believe that.
My feet are made of leather.
You have
Yeah.
hobbit feet. I
I have
guess
hobbit
what you
feet.
mean.
Yeah, I do.
His feet have seen things.
If I lit a lighter and put it up to my dad's foot, it would take him about 2 full minutes to notice.
It's because
We should do that on air.
You know what? I grew up on
I have a
Pebble.
lighter.
I grew up on a Pebble Drive.
Great mustard gas.
My feet became leathery, and they still are.
Right.
I have alligator feet.
I like a good thick sock.
Do you love a thick
no.
sock?
Yeah, a good nice padding cushion.
I like a thin sock right up to my ankles. Shows just a little bit outside the sneaker, but not too much.
Yep.
Exactly.
Socks
Totally
are,
right.
Socks are really coming back into style because there was like 5 years where the sockless loafer look was so fashionable. And now dorkier looking socks are back in. Like the thicker socks, the patterned dress socks, those are all the way back, Greg.
So you're saying what I do now used to be popular?
No. But what you do now is
Well, you just
never.
said, isn't deck shoes and loafers are like the same
No,
thing?
I'm talking like dress shoes without socks, Greg. I'm not talking about your gross
Okay.
little, with all due respect, Sperry's or Docksiders, whatever they are.
Yeah, I'm a Sperry man. You don't wear dress shoes without socks. That I will not abide.
Yes,
That
you
is
did.
in. That's in.
No,
What
see,
you're
yeah,
doing-
it
was in.
No,
It
No, but it's
wasn't.
been in for a while.
It was
No, it was in.
It's still
with
in.
like a shorter cropped trouser.
I saw
Think Dwayne
Tony.
Wade.
I saw Tony doing it on New Year's Eve. Okay, it's in.
if I were the commissioner of footwear, like I'm the commissioner of the holiday season,
Right,
the
yeah.
first thing I would do is ban no socks with dress shoes.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have it.
Anything else?
No, I'm a
I
strong
think Chris
commissioner.
Whittingham would agree with you. I bet Chris Whittingham saw Tarico and Collinsworth in their New Year's Eve tuxes and was just absolutely tickled by it. Which I will agree, it was adorable.
But Greg, is New Year's Eve not considered a holiday? Like, this may be in your
It is.
jurisdiction.
No, it is. Yeah, New Year's Eve is considered a holiday. I don't have a lot of New Year's Eve rules, though. You know, it doesn't bother me.
How do you
Get
feel about
hammered, huh?
neighborhood fireworks?
I want neighborhood fireworks to go as much as they want to, in the appropriate time frame.
What is that?
I don't.
On New Year's, Greg.
New Year, mid-afternoon, New Year's,
Mid-afternoon.
until 2 a.m.
Oh, so Jesus.
2 a.m. cutoff. Right. Okay.
Right.
Appropriate.
Okay.
When's the last time you've seen 2 a.m.? I mean,
It's been a while.
I don't know.
After the
That's why I
Sugar
asked.
Bowl.
But don't be doing fireworks the day before, and don't be doing. I heard fireworks last night in my neighborhood.
Leftovers.
Is it
Like
New Year's
ridiculous.
Eve and 4th of July? Is that it?
For my rule making?
For fireworks.
Oh, for fireworks. Yeah, I would say that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I hear it, if it's not 4th of July or New Year's, and I hear fireworks, I assume it's gunshots.
Yeah.
I have a question for the commissioner. When do you stop wishing people a Happy New Year?
I will tolerate. You can go to January 5th.
The 5th.
Yeah, you can go to the 5th. You can go to this Friday. Once it gets to be this coming weekend, no, don't be saying it anymore.
Izzy Gutierrez famously hates when people say Happy New Year after New Year's. Should I call him right now and like on air?
You have to the 5th. I mean,
I say do it. He's gonna be really mad.
Yeah.
Wait,
We're
if somebody, like I saw some people today that I hadn't seen since last week. If I'm wishing you all a Happy New Year today, there's nothing wrong
What's
with
the
that.
cutoff?
I wish
That's the
people a
debate.
Happy New Year today.
So
Where's the
Greg,
cutoff, Dad?
He
Right.
just said the 5th.
well,
Okay.
what if you see someone for the first time on the 6th? What happens?
I might say Happy New Year with that caveat. Hey, I know it's the 6th already, but I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
I'm
Happy
calling
Three
Izzy.
Kings Day.
You're gonna
at that
say
point,
that
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, I might
calling
say that
Izzy
whole
here.
thing.
Well, you have to.
The caveat.
It's a little bit of a preamble for just a Happy New
I
Year.
love a preamble.
We know
I
it.
really do. And a postscript.
All right, dummy up.
Calling Izzy?
Follow my lead here. We're going to say it as a group.
All right.
I never call him. He's going to be like, what's happening right now?
Your call has
Classic Izzy.
Probably taping around the horn.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
I also
he's
think
on.
the later it gets, the more you're apt to say HNY. Because that's like saying love ya instead of I love you. HNY is a less formal Happy
I'm a
New
big
Year.
HNY guy.
Are you really?
Oh yeah, and a big ILY.
Wow.
Not a love ya.
Love and ILY.
So after the 5th, you're saying HMY.
But
HNY lasts for another couple of days. It's got a longer shelf life.
Does HNY set off the fireworks on the iPhone?
No.
Ooh, I love
It
that.
should,
does
though.
not.
It should.
Yeah.
Just
someone
like
should get into
HB
that.
for happy birthday.
Do you like the fireworks on the iPhone?
I do like it.
Really?
I love it.
I
It's
do.
sometimes a little startling right at the beginning. I'm like, what's
Right.
happening?
I like the little balloons for happy birthday.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know,
But
it's
like
cool.
we discussed earlier with Reese Davis, sometimes when you're feeling a little insecure, you throw out the I love ya instead of I love you.
Love
I
ya.
do that with New Year's too. I go, Happy New Ya.
No.
Over now.